1865, Trenton, New Jersey was starting to grow into a business enterprise city. October 2nd, 1865 was opening day of the Trenton Business College with 50 students. Tuition was only $60 for one full year of college in 1873. Mr. Rider was the first president of the Trenton Business School.
Of course, it was downtown Trenton, in the building at 428 East State Street. That was the total college building. All classes were held in that building. That building is still standing, by the way. The education in that building is that the faculty knew every student. It was a very closely knit environment in which we went to school. And I taught there, by the way, after I graduated. And it served the purpose of Rider exceptionally well. I think one of the greatest changes that took place at Rider took place in 1957, when the groundbreaking was held on this campus for the new campus. I think it was a major step forward that President Moore took at that time. It said, yes, Rider has a future, and yes, we're going to do something about that. And that was the step which began the move from downtown Trenton to Lawrenceville. And I think that was a major step in this institution.
September of 1959, the freshmen were able to attend the new Lawrenceville campus. By 1964, the campus was completed to permit the entire student body, faculty, and staff to be located solely on Lawrenceville's campus.
But there was another one. There was another that took place prior to that, and that was in 1955, and I was part of this development. And that is the acquiring of full academic accreditation by the Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools. That was most important, because that was then the stamp of approval which said, you are accredited just like Rutgers and all the other institutions. And that opened many, many doors. So that was the second thing.
In 1962, the college was reorganized to have 5 schools: the School of Business, Education, Liberal Arts and Science, Graduate School, and the Evening School.
That I think was a major step forward. But there was a third step forward that followed that. Well, we were still downtown when it took place. I remember that in 1956, President Moore spoke about the possibility of developing a school of liberal studies. And we were all very pleased about that. Because
the 1990s began a new era at Rider. Athletics were improved and technology was beginning to be updated.
Yep, when I started, there was no J-Lab. We had a room that had basically typewriters. They were word processors. And in the back of the room we had maybe 4 or 6 Mac computers. When they were brand new, there were these big clunky machines. And so over time we developed the first J-Lab, and then we developed the second J-Lab. And so this department in particular was one of the first on campus to embrace Apple computers. And as a result, really we were trendsetters. Dr. Simonet and Dr. McKinley led the way in that regard. And I was here before the internet was really established. I remember teaching a speech course and somebody gave an informative speech on the internet. And it was the first time I'd ever heard of it. That was probably 1992 or so.
By April 13, 1994 at 12:01 a.m., Rider College became Rider University officially.